My journey begins in 2011 in a Baltimore woodworking shop. I'm a consultant on a design innovation project aimed to develop more innovative workforce solutions. And I have a number of young craftsmen that are guiding me through this wood shop. And they're absolutely talented. I mean, they're making everything from small boats to specialty cutting boards to Adirondack chairs to the park benches that you see along the Maryland Harbor. These incredibly talented young people were actually filtered through the Maryland juvenile justice system. What was important to note about that moment was that it changed the course of my life. Because here I saw these young people that were being failed by the hiring process, and where the hiring process was just broken. But it was one thing that I learned in that woodworking shop in Baltimore is that these are young people that are extremely talented, probably some of the most motivated, articulate, and resilient young people that I know. But unfortunately, their resumes may not show that. Their work experience may not show that. They have records. So these are young people who are being filtered out from having an absolutely viable career. Really, what was going to change the course of my life was how do we bring both jobs and companies, and how do we bring candidates to life in a way that brings more meaningful connections. 4 years later, enter SkillScout. And we're an HR services company that aims to transform how companies attract and hire talent through video job postings, social recruiting, and hands-on interviews. Instead of text-heavy job postings, we go out to companies and film short job and company culture videos as a way for candidates to learn about and get excited about that job. Instead of resumes, we're helping companies take candidates through hands-on interviews like tracking inventory or mechanical troubleshooting so that companies can see candidates in action. So previous to founding SkillScout, when we were on this philanthropic project, we had been developing this wonderful tech platform, and due to unforeseen circumstances, we were told right after I had quit my job and put everything on the line that we were no longer able to move forward with that work product. And the lesson that we learned was that our code wasn't our most valuable asset. It really was our solution. It was our mission. Technology doesn't build movements. Movements build technology. And if we're going to build a movement around a new way to hire, you do that from the ground up. You do that through grassroots. You do that through face-to-face. And sometimes you do things that aren't necessarily scalable at first. And that's okay. And the challenge I leave for all of you is, let's just say your technology was taken away from you. What would you do to provide value for your customers tomorrow? And if you haven't done that yet, then I suggest that you try it, because you will understand then what it means to really build technology around a community that is going to grow. The last thing I'm going to end with, which is that you should be so passionate about what you do that it moves you to tears, that your emotions move you to tears every day. And there isn't one day that I wake up that I don't recognize that it is an absolute honor and privilege to do what I do every day. Despite all of the risks, despite all of the sacrifices, it is an absolute gift for me to follow my true north every day. And I can only hope for all of you in this room that you have the opportunity to follow your true north, and that you wake up and your emotions for your passion move you to tears. Thank you.